Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Rollers of the Realm. I'm Nye. We just finished doing the town gates in the main square, the first two levels of the game, which gave us a fair amount of money. So let's go ahead and go to the port.
Goods from all four corners come through here.
Or we're giving our introduction.
Seems a good place to lighten your purse. Or someone else's.
The rogue is making a statement here that doesn't actually get enacted. We cannot actually steal from anybody here.
Such an unbecoming trade, thievery.
And we get a little bit more of a comment from the knight.
Whatever it takes to get by. You can tell that to your bottle.
And more from the rogue. And I really like the banter. The banter, I think, works very well by just making the the story fun. So you'll notice that there's a lot of characters. Every silhouette there is a character that can actually be gotten in some way. The leftmost 6 are characters we'll get through the storyline as we move on. The rightmost 4 are characters we can hire with gold. That give us extra balls, kind of extra lives. I've only actually tried 1 or 2 of them. We can also shop for our main characters. And this is where a little bit more of that RPG aspect comes in, to some extent. You'll notice that my characters have basic stats. So right now we're in the rogue stats. So she has defense, which is ball side, which is small, gets knocked around a lot. Her agility, 4.6, so that's how much I can maneuver her around. Her melee damage is 15 to 25, but you will notice that down there in combat finesse, she also has rear attack multiplier times 2, so she does a lot more damage from behind if we can actually get her there. She doesn't have any parry, so it means she does get knocked around a lot. However, if I was to get the calfskin gloves, I would actually increase my parry chance. It means that I don't have that issue quite as much. Criticals, well, we could get criticals to certain characters. Critical hit multiplier, knockdown, can I knock enemies over? Rear attack, 100%, so I think that just means that I have a 100% chance from attacking from the rear. Rear attack multiplier, stun duration, ranged combat, she doesn't actually have that skill. You know, so we can swap over to the knight, and he has he's got a lot of different stuff. So he has defense ball size is large, his agility is 2, so he's nowhere near as agile as she is. He does a lot more damage, though. He does a lot more damage to objects. He's very good at breaking things. He's got parry. He's got no chance of actually getting a critical, but if he did have a critical, he would do more damage than she would. He doesn't. He does have knockdown, but he doesn't have any rear attack. No stun and no stun duration. So if I buy any of these items, that will actually change how they work. And I actually really want to focus specifically on the rogue. So if I give her the fine dagger for 400, she'll deal more damage, and the rear attack multiplier goes up. That's really, really good. Light cloak is more rear attack multiplier, and agility. I can move her around a lot better. Calfskin gloves will give her a parry chance, but also means that anytime I click on gold, I'll get more mana. I'm not really a big fan of that. Coin purse is more my style. More agility, more parry chance, and more mana gained from gold collection. It's the agility that I'm really looking for there. But I want to get her some damage, so let's go ahead and buy her.
This slender little beauty will do well to find the soft bits.
There you go. So we'll get her a fine dagger, which is really good. I also want to get even higher rear attack multiplier, so I'm going to go ahead and buy the billowy cloak. You'll notice there's a lot of items for every character, but some are not even unlocked yet. And then with 730 gold, there's really not much we can do for the knight, so I'd rather just buy something else for her. And we'll go ahead and up the parry chance, too. I find that the rogue is actually my favorite character to actually use, so I'm going to use her a lot more. And into the shantytown.
The blacksmith resides beyond the gate.
So get a little bit more story, where things are, what our objective is. So you'll notice that I can actually, by pressing up and down, I can change what character I'm going to launch. Problem is, if I launch the rogue... Let's go ahead and just let her into here. Let her into here.
Allow me to clear the way, milady.
This is the game's way of letting me know that, number 1, I can change characters. So as long as I can trap the character, or trap the ball, like that, I can change characters. And the reason why he wants to be the one who's out is because, that's not what I want to do, actually. Or he's the one that wants to be out, and the reason why he wants to be out is because he breaks stuff better than she does. A lot better. Notice I just hit that thing twice, didn't get anywhere, but he's doing triple her damage to these things.
But I was... another
See?
Tight fit. After you.
However, now the game is letting me know that he's a little bit too big to make the next go. You'll notice right there where that where that fire is. That's kind of where he wants to go. See? But he can't make it because he's too big. Launch her up here. And we meet a new character.
Please excuse us. We're just passing through.
And one of the most important characters.
No worries, little thief. Your arrival is not unforeseen. Do you really wish to call on the town blacksmith?
I don't know how I feel about the character of the cleric. She's kind of interesting. I do like the nose piercing. They're giving a little bit of character. She looks very cool. The whole your arrival's not unforeseen thing is not my favorite storyline style. It's not bad, but...
What? How would you know that?
Word travels on the wind in this town. I will accompany anyone willing to stand up to the brute. I know much about the treatment of grievous wounds.
Well, when you put it that way.
And we gain our new character. So the healer joins us, so it's another quick character that we get immediately, and this one's very important. So she has defense as average. She's a medium-sized ball. Does very little damage, decent maneuverability. She does have parry. What's important about her is that she gathers mana a lot faster, and her passive ability says she heals. The reason why that's important is, let's say we have an enemy that attacks. Well, they can't attack my ball. I have no HP on the ball. What they can attack is my flippers. You'll notice that my flippers actually do have health. That's that green bar right there. So, what this ends up meaning is that, if I need to, I can get the cleric to heal the flippers, but she has a much more important ability for that. We just found a sidearm for the knight, which increases his critical and parry abilities. It's kind of cool. That's another reason why you want to make sure that you're... Oh, no. That's another reason why you want to make sure that you're continuously opening all the treasure chests, because you'll get some free stuff. Now, the game is letting us know that vermin in general reduces mana. Mana we can get in a lot of places around the game, but we want to make sure that we're getting enough mana at all times. Go ahead and progress to the next level. There's nothing more for us to do here. That's not what I wanted to do. Did I not hit progress to the next level? I thought I hit progress to the next level. No, that's fine. I said that's a hard shot. Progress next level. Okay. So not too bad. Did we get all the treasure? We got all the treasure. We smashed some items. We got a little bit more money. We don't have too much, 1043. You'll notice that the healer over here has really high parry, especially compared to the knight. That was supposed to be his passive ability. But she's a lot higher. She doesn't get knocked around a ton. But that's about it. So her special ability is that she can revive party members. So when a ball gets guttered, you lose that party member, they're considered to be dead. Her ability is to bring them back. But the mana cost to do that is actually fairly high. So, let's go ahead and reduce that by buying the smelling salts. Let's also... Anything else I want off of her? Not really. Anything I can get off of him? Nope. You'll notice that we picked up the sidearm, which gives him plus 10% critical hit chance. Now he actually has a chance for that, and plus 10% parry chance. But we've already got that. We don't have to buy again. And can't really buy anything for her, so we'll just move on. Up to the mean streets.
This is the Blacksmith Territory. We should move carefully.
Allow me to clear the way, milady.
Notice the jaunty music. This is actually an indication that we do have a fight here. We do have the skull in the gutter, which means that if I lose someone here, it is a loss of them entirely. Which the game shows me very quickly. Revive the knight. A full mana bar can be used to revive a character. And the healer ball collects additional mana from destructible objects, enemies, and gold. That's kind of her thing. I'm going to let these two enemies actually move real quick. And then I'm going to go. So you'll notice that this is money, but the torches, on the other hand, do give me mana. I can speak. Let's see if I can actually get a better launch here so I can get around the corner there. There we go. And one more. Oh, come on. I want to get that other torch. Notice I am getting that bar filled up very quickly. Mana is full. Trap the ball in the main flipper and select the knight, and then press the action button in this case.
Rise, my friend.
There you go. So it's telling me again to collect mana, and this is because of the knight's shield ability. What the shield ability does is it actually puts a, notice how quickly I knock them down, I'm doing a lot of damage. The shield ability puts an actual shield in the gutter to make it less likely that I will actually drop a ball into it. That can be important. Now, you'll notice you will always see me messing around with maneuverability, even on characters like the Knight, just because you do get a little bit of touch, and that touch is very important. Like, it's good to be able to have that. Can I, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Mana Charm gets you increase in mana. So let's, there we go. Let's trap him. Move over to the Rogue. Check her out. Let's see, can I get, there we go. Notice the 98 damage off the Rogue versus the 40 or so that the Knight was doing. She does a ton of damage, which is actually why she's one of my favorite characters, because she's so good. Go ahead and progress. There's no reason to stick around here. So the game is informing me that I can now pick up party members. I think. I don't know. I'm going to pick up the Rogue's third ability. She's the one I'm going to keep activated as much as possible. We'll go ahead and do the next level, which is the Rooftops.
After you, ladies. I'm not as nimble as I used to be.
And we get a little bit more,
I'm sure.
little more idea about the Knight. He's very much a, it's a very interesting character because he is so, they build him up to be this very, let's see, can I, there we go. Does 112 damage, 105 damage. The Rogue is really, really good. I cannot, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. So now it's introducing me to the concept that enemies can damage the flippers. You notice that guy in the middle, I think he has throwing knives. That's his thing. I need to grab that before I do anything else. There we go. So I'm only dealing about 20 damage per enemy right now. But backstab, and all of a sudden, I'm really good with her. And so backstab is going to be my main bread and butter, especially later on in the game. I'm trying to get this guy, and he's not really in a position that I like. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to trap. It has to be on the main flipper, unfortunately. Switch to a Knight, and we're just going to probably bash this guy directly if I can actually get the shot off. There we go. Now I can go back. Now, if I had gone through the gutter just now on, when I was fighting, I would have lost the character. Now I can actually go through here without a problem. I pick up the Mana Charm. And pick up the gold. We have found a whetstone for the Rogue, which increases her melee damage. Which is exactly what I was actually looking for. Well, something similar. She becomes even better. She is, like, the Rogue is freaking broken. She really is. Once you really get used to her and kind of get her going, because of so much damage, if you can use her accurately, if you can use her appropriately throughout the game, she is so good. I just beat the crap out of the game just using her. I want to break open these bales just because they have, I think they have money in them. There we go. And we do have that double money, and money is very important because it allows me to upgrade characters like, say, the Rogue. Okay. Now, remember, we do have rats. Rats are going to soak up my, I do not want to go up there. That's what I want to do. Rats will soak up my mana. That is not what I want. I want my mana.
I'll show you.
Come on. You notice the Knight's still sounding very drunk. Okay, come on. Let me hit that. There we go. And now I'm happy to go. So up in the next section, where do I want to be? I want to do that, and I want to launch over here, and I want to launch. Come on. What I want to do is I want to get in the center there and get that money. No, we don't want to do that. We want to get that money. Fortunately, the game's not really letting me get in there. Damn. Come on. There we go. All this money. Look at all that money. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful money. I'm actually wanting to be the Rogue here, because I think with her, we might be able to get a little bit of a better launch here. Which might mean that, yeah, even though she can't hit things quite as hard as the Knight can, I think she's actually probably the better choice for getting money here. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to grind up a little bit of money. Okay. And up. I notice the rogue does not have a secondary ability at the moment. It's because we don't have the dog. Come on. Break it. Break it. You'll notice I'm getting a lot of experience, too. Come on. Promise she takes so long to break things. I think I might have to switch back to the night. Just because that took way too long. Nope. No. No. That's a no. No. I don't want to be in there. I want to be down there. Nope, nope, nope. To the left. Ah. I might not be able to pull it off with the knight. No. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this 1 or 2 more times. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna try one more time with the rogue, just because the experience is good. That's all, kind of what's important to me right now. But the other important thing about it is no. The other important thing about it is that just money is very important in a lot of the game. Just to get the stuff. Okay, we're not gonna bother. It's not that much money, and I know better places to get money from. That's fine. Okay, guys. We'll go ahead and progress to the next level. And that is it. We have the cemetery in one direction. We have Thugsden in the other. I can choose which direction I'm going to go to, and I'm going to figure that out next time. I'll see you soon.